Hello. Not this up. Okay, Troy A. Shadowing Chronics. I am probably going to start going through the video project drive this weekend. So this is not starting up for that. This is just something else I wanted to discuss for my site. So before I start going to that, this is of course the comiXology section of Amazon.com. For those of you who don't know, comiXology was a website known very much a fan favorite among digital comic readers because it was such a well done on-screen reader. The app, the online viewer. Then Amazon bought it. They decided they couldn't run both their app and the Kindle app. Comicsology app, comicsology, comicsology app, and the Kindle app. Drank something, maybe that'll just drank something, maybe that'll help. They said they couldn't run both apps, so they opted to kill the comiXology app. And comic fans were upset. Nerd Sync did a big video about it. I posted and wrote about it. But something has changed. They've actually done some improving recently. I wanted to, give credit where it's due. They're starting to figure out stuff out. So let's go into my comiXology library here. This is stuff I picked up for review, stuff for free. We'll use Adventures of Superman as the example here. So it's still coming up as a Kindle. The heck is this? Once you get that stuff off the screen, you can see here. This is recording. Can you show me my mic recording? Off the screen. So the big thing is when they decided to move it over to the Kindle, this was lost. This is the guided view. And, let me get off that down. Well, he looks like a happy fella. But when we're doing this might not be the right comic. This is digital comic. We'll try something else. We'll try this one. This is Action Comics. So it used to be if you wanted to get at some point there was no guided view at all. Then they added a guided view where no. Oh yeah, we have, like I said, they have guided view. You saw that. I don't know what that does. Give me a description of what this is. Used to be you have two places for this, and guided view was at the most recent, the previous update. It would go into guided view, but you'd have the panel on the get another way. You'd have the panel on this page, and then this page is doing fine. Then when you switch over to that page, that's kind of screwed up. Well, now this is the way it used to look on comiXology, where it zooms in to the part of the panel that makes it easy to read and follow along. They're still not perfect, but it does make the same mistake that and I can't show you on this comic. Let me try another one. Let's try Astro City #1. I'll show you the one thing that doesn't do. This is what happens when I don't have a script. I mean, where is? Oh, come on. Work with me here. Give me a comic that has what I'm looking for. Let's see. Maybe this one? Anyway, what you can see, the guided view is fixed. But What I can't do, this is on the splash page. What it doesn't do, and I wish it would, when you go into guided view, it goes through each individual panel. That's what guided view is supposed to do. That's what comiXology did, and that's what it set it apart from a lot of the other online reading sites like Drive Through Comics. But what I really wish you did, and comiXology didn't do this either, so it's not. I wish that one of the channels, like it'll zoom in right now to have Bardock saying destroy Captain America. What it doesn't do is bring up to get out of the way. Bring up so you can see the. Okay, I can't point to it. Top of the screen. Notice the credits. The writer, the artist, and everything else. It does guided view even back with old comiXology doesn't scroll into that so you can see the title, see the people who worked on it. In order to do that, now you can come up. I have to ditch guided view and zoom in. And you can only go in so far. If I try to double click, it goes back into guided view. So that's, oh no, it's out of guided view, but it's not zooming anymore either. So guided view is back, but I wish they would include uh, the credits as well as zooming in on a part of the page to easier read the text. So that's one thing in guided view I wish they'd fix. But that was something that, like I said, old comiXology had the same problem. But the fact that the guided view is back, which was the biggest complaint about what Amazon did when they turned it into a Kindle, when they decided to replace it with Kindle, with the Kindle cloud reader, is bringing back guided view. Because if you go to the comiXology app, guided view has always been there. But this also tells that there's also one thing that is on that app that's also missing here. Filter subscriptions. That's just the same thing. What I can't do is I cannot take out all the comics that I've already read. When it brings up the list of comics, I've read like Bandit #1. So it's on the app. If you on the comiXology app, you can take out all the comics that's unread. It's still in your library, but it's not in your list. So you have a list of all the comics that you have yet to read. If you want to put something on that list, you can always mark something as unread. If you want to take something off the list and you haven't read it yet, you can still mark it as read. You can't do that right now with the cloud reader, and that's one feature that's still missing from Kindle's comic reading. But the fact that this is here is pretty good. Now, if I go to the books, let's see, trying to find okay, this one here, this Ultraman comic, I didn't get from comiXology. It's a sample through the Amazon team. So this is an experiment. I haven't tried this. So this is through through Amazon, not comiXology. And okay. Oh, okay, because it's Japan. Oh, man. It's not even a comic sample. It's just okay. Okay, Superman Red Sun. Maybe this is better. Um, book not supported on the Kindle web reader for manga. I don't want the Kindle web reader. I just want. So I should have my books out here too. So all titles. Books just list this one. Let's see samples. I was bringing up the Zoom is not. Like this kind of gives you an idea of what it was doing before, but it doesn't really count because it's just. Oh, let's see here. No, it's just gonna have the first two books in that mechanism. So this isn't a good test either. That's your library. Okay, this one's a comic. So this, again, this is one that got through Amazon, not through comiXology. So doesn't appear to be a guided view for this. So that's something I wish I would like to see them. Yeah, bring up. No, things aren't coming up when I want them to. So I can't guided view this because it's not from comiXology. It's from Amazon. So all I can do is uh, scroll into it. But the comics, the regular comics, at least now, um, and it will continue where you left off. It's calling it the manga reader, even though this is a manga. I don't get that. But at least guided view is back in the online to the browser instead of just through the app. So there's still some improvements I want them to make as far as comic access, but the fact that they've done this, I do want to give them credit for having, improved. Listen, they're actually, it's almost like they actually are listening to what the complaints were and trying to do something about it. So, I mean, credit where it's due on that front. Guided view is back. There's still a few things they need to do. I like to see that offered in the stuff that you picked up through Amazon. I mean, obviously, To Kill a Mockingbird is going to do that, but I'd like to see the sample of Superman Birthright do that. It's not going to. So it would be nice if this did that as well. But in fact, at least for the stuff that you got through comiXology, guided view is back. It's a start. So, hooray for that at least. So, just a quick update: comiXology finally getting their act together. It's improving. Still want to see that. Still want the ability to list everything that's already read. So, I can just look at the stuff that I have yet to read, and in my case, have yet to review. But it's improving, so credit where it's due. Kudos to Amazon for getting better, and we'll see where it goes from there. And that's my update. I wish you all good day and happy reading.